Hey y'all, and welcome to this week's Whiskey Wednesday. Now, my throat's been feeling a little bit scratchy, so let's hope it's not what we all think it might be, and we'll wash it down with a little bit of a tequila and margarita mix tonight. Needed something a little more soothing than whiskey, you know what I'm saying? So, this week we have Jayton and Jill by Zane Williams. This is an amazing song from this Texas singer-songwriter. Now, this is from the era where Zane Williams was just Zane Williams. He is now a part of a band called Hill Country. So it's from 2015, and I honestly think that was Zane's best era. Most of his hit songs, in my opinion, came out of that like 2013 to 2016 time frame. And then he really didn't release much after that while transitioning to the Hill Country band. This song is incredible. Zane is a great writer, and this song is a boy meets girl song. Jayton meets Jill. Jayton's the boy, Jill is the girl. But it's not your typical boy meets girl song. It's kind of born out of bad situation, right? Jayton's kind of like the kid who never made anything of himself, working at a gas station, and Jill is kind of like the preacher's daughter, wild child, no acceptance from her parents or anything like that. And so they both get themselves into a tough situation. Jill's in a car with a boy who's not respecting her, and Jayton is feeling pretty depressed, and they wind up meeting each other on the 4th of July and hitting it off. He kind of rescues her from that situation, takes her to a diner, talks to her all night long, and they actually establish like a great connection. Now, one of the things that makes this song awesome is the details. Zane Williams goes into detail describing that Jayton only made $7 an hour at his gas station job. It was the 4th of July when Jill was out drinking with that boy. And that was when Jayton met her, drove up over the hill. And they talked about it was raining when Jayton found her, and he gave her a Mustang jacket. All these little details just put it right into your head that you can see Jayton's car, headlights coming up over the hill, Jill walking in the rain, sad with her torn Sunday dress, and Zane just does a great job painting this picture and putting you right in there. And I think that's why this song gives me chills, especially the last verse, because initially it only talks about how kind of Jill was in trouble that night. But the last verse actually reveals that Jayton was considering committing suicide that day. And just, again, immediately chills when I hear that and when I think about that, how dire of a situation it was for both of them. And they meet up and just things go so well. So congratulations to Zane on writing this incredible song. And for sure, he's a great writer. He's proven himself time and time again. If you didn't know, he wrote Ride With Me that Cody Johnson recorded and put out there. Zane Williams was the original songwriter. You can actually hear Ride With Me on some of his older albums, Zane's version of it. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the Cody Johnson recorded version better, but the words came from Zane Williams, the important part. He also used to do these Facebook Live videos where he would actually, he would say, everybody comment and give me words, and I'm going to make a song out of those words. And he would do that like once a week just to really like flex his writing skills. He was very good at it. And the last example I want to cite is his song 99 Bottles, where essentially the whole song is just him naming alcohol the entire song. And he starts with 99 bottles of liquor. No, is it beer? Yeah, beer. And then he goes through all these different kinds of beers. And then like there's a break in the song, and then he starts in on the liquor. And so it just proves that he's really creative, finds fun ideas, and has the writing chops to make them all work out. Now, my wife and I kind of have a long history with Zane Williams. He would come around Austin quite a bit in his earlier days and always play at this place called Wagner's Backyard. So we got to see him many, many, many times. And in his shows, he would do this awesome thing where he would actually take your cell phone up on stage and record himself, like playing during 99 Bottles. He would actually record himself singing and playing with you in the background and hand you your phone back. It was really cool. But we also got him to announce our first pregnancy. So you might not be able to hear this very well, but I am going to just kind of like turn it on. In this video, this is at Wagner's, and he's saying there are 3 of his fans there. 1, 2, 3. And revealing that Gabby was pregnant. So that's pretty cool. And additionally, we've got to see him at Music Fest quite a bit. And there was one performance at Music Fest that was like super memorable. It was at Bear River, right in the middle next to the gondola, and the power goes out, or like the speakers or something. And so instead of like waiting around and you know, killing time, he actually jumped off stage, told everybody to like huddle around like a campfire sing along, and he actually opened with Ride With Me. So I'll show you a little clip of that video. Again, you probably won't be able to hear it much, but I'm going to link all this in the description. You can barely hear him and see him, but there he is right in the middle there. And as the song goes on, the crowd kind of warms up and everybody's singing by the last chorus. Then the power comes back on and he hops up on stage. So some super cool moments over the years listening to Zane Williams. But really, ever since Hill Country started, I haven't heard much about them, and I really haven't listened to much of their music either, so I don't have a take on that. But I just want to round out this video with a couple reminders and announcements about Daily Texas Country. Remember, we do have our own Spotify page now. This is Daily Texas Country on Spotify. You can see all of our public playlists here. Go check them out. Go follow the playlists and follow the account. And that's this week's Whiskey Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Remember, you can always go check us out on Twitter at DailyTXCountry or dailytexascountry.com. Y'all take care.